Hello, Cancer. We're going to be looking at the next month, April of 2020 for you. And we know that there's been a lot of anxiety and depression and stuff going on right now, fear. But we're going to look past all that and see what the reality is of what's going on with your life over the next month. So let's see what holds for Cancer. Well, the first thing that comes up here in this reading is a time of respite, which that's like a duh. You're in a time of rest and rejuvenation. And there's a spiritual rebirth going on here. There's new energy coming in. You're reconnecting with friends. It's very swift energy. One of the things that's happening that is affecting you is that you've been around people who are really freaking out, and you've been absorbing their energy, and you're going to need to sort of put up some boundaries and some spiritual protection around you so they don't suck you dry, because that's what's happening is you're fine. You're doing okay. It's those around you that are falling apart. And you're going to need to take an emotional vacation from them and get yourself regrounded.
As I was shuffling the runes, I was feeling a very definite sense of heaviness, of like dark emotion. But literally the runes felt heavy in my hands. I think that you've been going through some, I've got the rune for necessity, pain, constraint, and need here. So I think you've been feeling a lack or an instability there. And it has been affecting you fairly strongly, is my sense. I have a feeling you're feeling kind of lost in all of this. And I believe that may be kind of a reaction to emotional stuff. Cancerians are prone to being a little bit emotional. And so I think that's giving you some problems. You're also feeling kind of stagnant, okay? But this is a temporary thing. The problem is that you are needing to get right in yourself. You needed to bring back your balance, okay? You need to step away from some of the emotional stuff right now and kind of go on a little bit more of a rational or logical thing, okay? Because currently you're using your emotions. Generally, that's one of your strengths, but in this case, that's being used against you, okay? So you really do need to kind of detach from that side of things and go through things on a very logic-based, very analytical type of thing right now.
There's two major concerns I see that you're having here. One of them is your health, and the other one is your finances. And you have a major healing coming on in both those areas. But you also have a new source of income coming in. So just walk through this time. Just be like a soldier and march right on through this time, because it is just temporary. Whatever it is you're feeling is temporary. Yeah. Feelings are not always facts.
You have the rune for the antlers of a deer, and that's used for protection, to push away. It's in its upright position. And I would say that you are subconsciously doing exactly what you need to do to get some distance around yourself. And I think that you're really needing it. I have a sense that other people kind of are piling a lot of their stuff on you right now. And that may be where a lot of your, okay. I'm going to run with this. I don't know if this will resonate for everybody, but My sense is that you are in a relationship where the person themselves is freaking out, maybe even worse than you are, and in a way kind of blaming you. And no, it's not your fault that there's a pandemic or anything, but there's a lot of making you feel small, or kind of some belittling or something, and so that person is kind of pulling you down, whether it's willful or not. This is why you're needing to move away from the very emotional part of yourself, because you need to not be buying into this story. You're not weak, you're not at fault, you're not um you're not a bad person. If you've made a mistake recently, it was more due to circumstance rather than character, is what I'm getting out of this.
Absolutely. That's a
You,
good way to put it.
yeah, you absolutely. I mean, one of the reasons I'm saying that is that you have the rune for the warrior tier in its absolute upright position. This is a warrior. This is somebody who self-sacrificed in order to save everyone. And so for you, it's like whoever is around you. And I'm getting the sense of kids and a partner. So I don't know, like I say, this may or may not be for someone specific. But I really get the sense that you're getting a lot of blame and a lot of anger and stuff. And this is a reflection, I believe, of that person's fear. And they don't feel safe, and they're kind of putting it on to you. And they need to, excuse me, but they need to step the fuck back. You're doing fine, okay? So don't buy into this story. Don't buy into this BS that's being put on you, because it's not. You're being told a bunch of lies in this. At least that's my sense of things.
That's all I got.
I got one more thing. This is coming to an end fairly shortly for you. You have the rune that indicates moving out of darkness and into light. Okay. So I think you're going to get some clarity on what's going on with this person that's in your life. Okay. You're going to be getting information there, or you're going to start understanding what's happening with them. You may have some confusion about that right now. Things are going to be being made clear. If this is a work-related thing, then you may be being blamed for something that's happened there that had nothing to do with you. It may be, in fact, that there's going to be information that comes out about that exonerates you. So, again, you're moving out of darkness into light. So just stay strong. Use that warrior energy that's showing right here. Back away from the emotions. Don't allow yourself to be pulled around by your emotions right now. And I think you're going to come out of this just fine. It's just right now, my sense is that you are in the thick of it. You're right in the middle of whatever it is that's going on, and things are going to start clearing out pretty much from here on. Okay. So I think you've actually undergone the worst part of the whole ordeal here. So anyway, we are going to be opening a new channel where you're going to be finding our readings. It's going to be called Crystal Gazer. So you'll be able to look for our readings on that channel. If you're enjoying this reading, please like, subscribe, ring the bell, tell your friends.
And comment. We need comments. We need some feedback on how we're doing.
It's so lonely out here.
It doesn't take but a second to comment.
Even a like.
Everybody has an opinion, especially you cancers.
Yeah. Anyway, thank you for joining us for the reading. We appreciate it. You have a wonderful day. Take care.